Hey guys, so today I'm here with a fun, different kind of video for you. This is going to be a pregnancy related video. I just thought this would be really fun. I saw a few other girls do these types of videos just to kind of let people guess and see what they think you're going to have. So basically I made a list of a bunch of old wives' tales and just kind of like what they mean, like different pregnancy symptoms that you'll experience that kind of indicate whether you're having a boy or a girl. It's so silly that I even feel like I need to say this, but obviously this does not tell everything. I mean, these are basically just little things that might indicate possibly what you're having. So this is just more for fun. Again, like I said, I know it's really silly that I even feel like I need to say that, but you know, some people take videos very seriously. I just wanted to put this up before we actually put up the gender reveal video. That way you guys could kind of take a guess and see what you think we're having based on these old wives' tales. So I put together a list of the top 10 that I think are most common, that you guys might be most familiar with, and I'm just gonna kind of go through those, and then I'm gonna try and figure out a way to edit this and keep like a scoreboard up here. We'll do one side for the boy and one side for the girl. It will be pink and blue, and we are just going to kind of keep track of what these tell us we're gonna have. The first one is heart rate. Now every time you go to an ultrasound, they'll find the baby's heart rate, put it on there, and then give you the number. What they have told me, my ultrasound tech has told me that an average range is from about 120 to high 160s. So that's just kind of like an average fetal heart rate. The first time I went at 9 weeks, I was 155, which anything over 140 indicates a girl, anything under 140 indicates a boy. And then the last 2 or 3 times that I've been, it's been between 128 and 135. So that would tend to say that is a point for the boys. The next one is the shape of your belly. If you're carrying higher and kind of more round like, that indicates a girl. And then if you are carrying lower and kind of more pointy and straight out, that tends to indicate a boy. You guys can see tons of pictures on my Instagram page and kind of tell me what you think. In every single ultrasound that I've been to, in fact, they've scared me at a couple points. They have told me, and this was literally like verbatim, my ultrasound tech, she says, "You are carrying this baby insanely low. I've never seen anything like this in my 30 years of practice." So I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm carrying low just because that's what my ultrasound tech told me. Hard for me to tell. I don't really feel like it necessarily looks super high. I don't feel like my belly looks super low. I feel like it's just kind of like right in between. I'm gonna go ahead and give a point to the boys though, just because like I said, my ultrasound tech always has told me that I carry this baby extremely low. If you watch my other pregnancy updates, you would have known this, and it is, I don't know, they've kind of like scared the crap out of me a few different times telling me that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give that point to the boy. Number 3 is acne. If you are full of acne and breaking out like crazy, that tends to say that you're going to have a girl, because everybody says they kind of like steal the mom's beauty. And then if your skin is fairly clear or just very minimal breakouts, they say that that definitely indicates a boy. In the beginning of my pregnancy, I definitely felt like I had more breakouts than I do now, and I don't know if that was just my body getting used to the hormones, but it was really bad at first. And when I say really bad, I know that it's not really bad to some people's standards, but for mine it was pretty bad because I normally have very clear skin. In the very beginning, I think my body was just trying to get used to some hormones, but I was breaking out in the very beginning, and then probably, I don't know, from month 3 on, my skin has been so clear and has been cooperating with me very well, except for the fact that it has been insanely dry. I don't know what that means, but my skin has been very, very good from pretty much like month 3 on. So, and when I'm filming this right now, I'm 25 weeks, so just letting you guys know. Number 4 is cravings. Now, if you've been following my other pregnancy videos, you guys know that I haven't been having a whole lot of cravings, period. My first like noticeable craving that was just very strange and out of the ordinary was coleslaw, and it was one of those weird things. Like, Brock called me on the way home from work. He was like, "Okay, we need to get some dinner. You know, do you want me to pick something up?" And I was like, "Yes, I really want some coleslaw." And he was like, "Okay." So that was like kind of my first weird craving, and I don't really know if that falls into the sweet or sour category. They say if you're craving sweets, then it's more likely you'll have a girl, and then if you're craving like sour or savory, salty, like meat and cheese type things, then it would be a boy. Just haven't really had super strong cravings either way. I've really been into ice cream, but I've also really been into macaroni and cheese. That one is kind of inconclusive. I can't really say based on my cravings one way or another, so I guess we'll just kind of like leave that one out. Okay, the next one is the Chinese gender chart. say that 5 times fast. If you are somebody who has been pregnant or kind of looks into pregnancy type things, you probably know what this is. If not, I am not going to be a good person to explain it, so I'm going to leave a link down below so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. But basically it's a chart that will tell you based on your age at the time of conception, the time of year that you conceived the baby, and then a whole bunch like your lunar age and a whole bunch of other random things. When I did the Chinese gender chart, gosh dang, that's hard to say, it told me I was having a girl. So that is going to be a point for the girls. Dreams. Okay, this one I found really interesting. I hadn't really heard a whole lot of people talk about this, but it says in your dreams, whatever you dream about. So if you dream about having a little boy or having a little girl, whatever you dream about, it's going to be opposite in real life. I have had super duper, like I almost wonder if this is even true, because I feel like it was almost a different lifetime that I was in these dreams. Anyway, I was having like super vivid dreams about having a little girl, and like the name for her, like what her nursery looked like, everything. It was so vivid and it was just very strange. Based on the old wives' tale, that would tend to say that I'm having a boy. Dad's weight gain. Now, Brock is my high school sweetheart. I've known him and we've been together since I've been 14 years old, and I'm 22 years old now. And so this whole thing, like I barely ever see him gain weight. He's been like the same, just like steady Eddie since I've known him. And he has not gained weight while I've been pregnant. It says if the dad gains weight along with the woman, then they're having a girl, and if he does not gain weight or stays the same, then they're having a boy. Again, he has a very super fast metabolism. He's one of those people who can eat anything he wants and will never like see a pound of it show up anywhere that's undesirable. So obviously that's going to depend more on the dad's body type, but that would tend to say that we are having a boy. Okay, the breast test, and I thought this one was really funny, and I actually went online and a lot of women said that the breast test was actually legit for them and that it actually worked. And so yeah, I'm just going to explain. So it says if your left breast is bigger, then you are going to have a girl. And then if your right breast is bigger, then you're going to have a boy. And I was like on this forum or blog or something reading, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, this was like the only wives' tale that was correct for me, and this and that and blah blah blah. So anyway, based on that, my right breast is significantly larger than my left breast. I don't know why, it's so strange. I didn't even notice it until I was going through this list of old wives' tales, and then I literally went in the bathroom and just like took my shirt off, and I was like, what in the world? I was like, one is bigger than the other. My right breast is bigger right now than my left one, so I guess that would tend to say that I'm having a boy. Okay, morning sickness. You guys know, if you've been following my other vlogs, I feel like I've said that like a million times, but seriously, I was so sick. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was possible to be that sick and still be alive. It was so crazy for me. So anyway, morning sickness indicates a girl, and if you have a smooth beginning of your pregnancy and no morning sickness, that indicates a boy. So that would definitely be a point for the girl, because man, I was just like laid up in bed with like a little bowl next to me in case I was throwing up. It was bad. And then the last one is cold feet. And if you have colder feet during your pregnancy, that tends to say you're having a boy. And if they say the same or you don't feel any change, that tends to say you're having a girl. Now, this is kind of tricky because it's winter here and it's very, 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 very cold. So naturally my feet are colder since it's the winter time. Have they been like significantly cold or more cold than like average for wintertime cold feet? I don't think so, and I don't know, I guess could be kind of inconclusive, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that they've stayed the same, which would indicate a girl. That was all 10 of the wives' tales. Like I said, I am 25 weeks right now. I know what we're having. I've had an ultrasound scan and then also blood tests, so we know 100% what we're having. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think we're having based on, you know, the wives' tales, or just looking at me, or just kind of your intuition. It's always really fun to just kind of see what people think. So I just wanted to do this video for fun. Like I said, I know what I'm having already. It will just be interesting to see what you guys think, if you think the wives' tales are correct or incorrect. So thank you guys for watching, and definitely make sure to click the thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye!